researchers have developed a way to measure food addiction, and it's called the Yale Food Addiction Scale. For each item, you're going to give yourself some points. 0 points for never, 1 point for once a month, 2 points for 2 to 4 times a month, 3 points for 2 to 3 times a week, 4 points for 4 or more times daily. Okay, so these are going to be in relation to the last 12 months of your life. Ready? I find that when I start eating certain foods, I end up eating much more than planned. I find myself continuing to consume certain foods even though I am no longer hungry. I eat to the point where I feel physically ill. Not eating certain types of food or cutting down on certain types of food is something I worry about. I spend a lot of time feeling sluggish or fatigued from overeating. I find myself constantly eating certain foods throughout the day. My behavior with respect to food and eating causes significant distress. I experience significant problems in my ability to function effectively because of food and eating. This means that my food and eating interrupts my daily routine, job, school activities, social activities, family activities, or gives me health difficulties. My food consumption has caused significant psychological problems such as depression, anxiety, self-loathing, or guilt. I kept consuming the same types of food or the same amount of food even though I was having emotional and/or physical problems. Over time, I have found that I need to eat more and more to get the feeling I want, such as reduced negative emotions or increased pleasure. I want to cut down or stop eating certain kinds of food. Those were just some sample questions off the inventory. If you want the full inventory, go to the link that's provided in the description box. So, what do you do if you are addicted to food? Basically, we can train our brains to think, feel, and crave something different. Instead of focusing on how addicted you are or how much you want to eat that donut or whatever it is, you can choose to do something different. For example, change your attitude, change your thoughts, do activities that you like, get enough sleep and try to stay on a sleep schedule. Get plenty of exercise, probably about an hour a day, and just say no. People who are addicted to something may need to detox and go through those unpleasant feelings of withdrawal in order to get to those better times. But stick with it. Those yucky feelings do pass. You can also focus on a time in your life when you were successful at something else. So it could have been, getting a degree or raising a family or whatever it is. And you focus on that thing and just remember the motivation and the feelings of success that went along with that event. And then try to move those feelings over to what you're working on now. Remember that you can seek the help of a qualified counselor in your area if you feel like your addiction is more than you can handle on your own. Weight loss happens 1 pound at a time.